Hey guys, so I'm still not okay. Um, I'm not in a place to do makeup today, but I'm trying to work through it, and wanted to talk to you more about social anxiety, as it's obviously fresh on my mind today. Yes, sir. And so we're gonna take a look at what it is on a medical level, why I'm acting this way. Anxiety and panic attacks are fucking great. Let's do it then. We're going to start out the same as we always do. We're going to go to that right-hand side of Google. Take a look at the Mayo Clinic. Okay. It's a chronic mental health condition in which social interactions cause irrational anxiety. People with social anxiety disorder, everyday interactions, cause irrational anxiety, fear, self-consciousness, and embarrassment. Symptoms may include excess fear of situations in which one may be judged, worry about embarrassment or humiliation, or concern about offending someone. Talk therapy and antidepressants can help increase confidence and improve ability to interact with others. So does alcohol. It does. Okay. It's common. Lots of people have some form of fucking social anxiety. And it's lifelong, guys. This isn't gonna fucking go away. Symptoms: depression or fear, also anxiety, palpitations, social isolation, or sweating. Not sweating. You should add shaking though, because I was a fucking leaf. I was a chihuahua a few minutes ago. I need a sedative if anyone has one. I have class in 2 hours. I'm just not even close to mentally being there for it. But therapy, talk therapy, behavioral therapy, the usual stuff. You see a psychologist and a psychiatrist for therapy and medication. You go to your PCP, often for referral to those. Okay. According to the NIH and IMH, here is social anxiety. Now, all of the articles are just giving like textbook definitions. Not accounting for one-offs or how different people react and have it. This is just a generic description. Social anxiety disorder, also called social phobia, it's a mental health condition. It's an intense, persistent fear of being watched and judged by others. This fear can affect work, school, and other day-to-day activities. It can even make it hard to make and keep friends, but social anxiety disorder does not have to stop you from reaching your potential. So this is a like a testimonial, kinda. From somebody. I don't know who it is. But it's not me. Similar to things I would go through sometimes, but it's not, this is not me, my words on the screen. In school, I was always afraid of being called on, even when I knew the answers. I didn't want people to think I was stupid or boring. My heart would pound and I would feel dizzy and sick. When I got a job, I hated to meet with my boss or talk in a meeting. I couldn't attend my best friend's wedding reception because I was afraid of having to meet new people. I tried to calm myself by drinking several glasses of wine before an event, and then I started drinking every day to try to face what I had to do. I finally talked to my doctor because I was tired of feeling this way and I was worried that I would lose my job. I now take medicine and meet with a counselor to talk about ways to cope with my fears. I refuse to use alcohol to escape my fears, and I'm on my way to feeling better. So, my social anxiety is limited typically to large social gatherings. I'm not talking COVID standards of 8 to 10 people. I'm talking like rooms filled with people almost like sardines. Or rooms, places like even like a bar I can get it in. If I'm alone in the bar with none of my friends, there's no familiar faces or things, I tend to have really bad social anxiety. Now, you get me in a room filled with friends and there's some strangers, especially if I'm drinking, I am the world's biggest social butterfly. But you take all those comforts away from me, and it's like there's a sumo wrestler sitting on my chest, and Speedy Gonzalez running on the treadmill in my heart. My mind is going at like warp speed. It's I can't breathe. I can't move. I'm fighting through this to get through this video for you guys. You guys can see what it's like. You guys get an idea that it's not being shy or being introvert, because I am the biggest fucking extrovert. Not today, Satan. Not fucking today. Social anxiety disorder is a common type of anxiety disorder. A person with this social anxiety disorder feels symptoms of anxiety or fear in certain or all social situations, such as meeting new people, dating, job interviews, answering a question in class, or having to talk to a cashier in a store. Doing everyday things in front of people, such as eating or drinking in front of others or using a public restroom, also causes anxiety or fear. The person is afraid that he or she will be humiliated, judged, or rejected. Going back to school as an adult in my 30s, I've had to become my own best advocate. And there's lots of programs that help me. But anxiety is real. Social anxiety is real. And I was terrified and mortified when I first started back because of this. Because of the fear of being judged and not accepted, and oh, they're gonna think I'm this old fucking cunt. Like, I've worked really hard to erase those thoughts so I could excel in school, and today's just not a good day, but I have to fight through it. Okay. I don't have a fear of peeing or pooping in a public bathroom because I have gastric issues, so it's gonna happen either way. If I gotta go, I gotta go. I just make sure that there's a way to lock that fucking door because I don't need no one walking in while I'm taking a dump or pissing. Okay. Yes. The fear that people with social anxiety disorder have in social situations is so strong that they feel it is beyond their ability to control. This is what's going on with me today. I feel like I can't control anything. As a result, it gets in the way of going to work, attending school, or doing everyday things. People with social anxiety disorder may worry about these and other things for weeks before they happen. Sometimes they end up staying away from places or events where they think they might have something to do that they will embarrass themselves. Some people with the disorder do not have anxiety in social situations but have performance anxiety. Such as they feel physical symptoms of anxiety in situations such as giving a speech, playing a sports game, or dancing or playing a musical instrument on stage. This happened to me when I was skating. I didn't know what it was. People said I couldn't handle stress well. It was this. Towards the end of my career in skating, it was this. I do have a fear of public speaking. I do not have a fear of drunk karaoke. Okay. It usually starts in young people who are extremely shy. Not shy. Did not start when I was super young. I guess kind of young. I was 16 when I first, 15, 16 when I first started experiencing it, but didn't know it yet. Here are some signs and symptoms of social anxiety. When having to perform in front of others or to be around others, people with social anxiety tend to blush, sweat, tremble, feel a rapid heart rate, and feel like their mind is going blank, feel nauseous or sick to their stomach, show a rigid body posture, make little eye contact, or speak with an overly soft voice. Find it scary and difficult to be with other people, especially those they don't already know, and have a hard time talking to them, even though they wish they could. Yo, this is me to a fucking T so far. Be very self-conscious in front of other people and feel embarrassed and awkward. Be afraid that other people will judge them. Stay away from places where there are other people. Now, since Corona, I'm not afraid of being around other people. In that sense, I am afraid of them not wearing their mask, not being vaccinated, and or being ignorant to the science behind these things. I don't have a very good immune system. It's very, very weak. I have an autoimmune thingy. I live with my 77-year-old grandma and my mom, who's had a full hysterectomy, which means that her immune system is super weak too. So there are many causes, but in the end, it's a phobia. So it's something up here that medication and therapy can help with, but can't quite get rid of. Okay, we're gonna look at a video from WebMD, it looks like. I can't tell if it's an ad or not here. Okay. Oh, yep, that was just an ad. Okay. This is an article from WebMD that basically says the same thing we just read in the NIMH. If you would like to read this, I will drop all of the links in the bio. Side effects of this can be low self-esteem, negative thoughts, depression, sensitivity to criticism, which I definitely have, poor social skills that don't improve. Negative thoughts, depression, and sensitivity to criticism are definitely my weaknesses and the things that have come for me to be the way I am. This is also the Mayo Clinic. They go into a bit more detail on their actual website. So the Mayo Clinic goes into a lot more detail on their website versus what they do on the right-hand side of Google. There are biological and environmental factors, which include inherited traits, your brain structure, and the environment. There's a lot of risk factors. This has been the story of my life. Right here. Right here. No one gets it. And it's not something you can explain to employers without basically getting fired or let go because they think you can't handle it. It's not that you can't. It's that you're working really hard to do the things you need to do to survive, and they don't have the patience for it. Again, all of these links will be in my description box of this video. I'm really struggling, so we're just going to keep going. This is another group of people that I have completely forgotten about till today. They are a great resource for anyone with anxiety and depression, any kind of anxiety and depression. They provide all sorts of resources, education, and places you can go. This is their article on social anxiety. They have tips for overcoming it. And as you can see in the bottom left-hand side, they have a test, a brochure. There's a National Social Anxiety Center. I'm going to go ahead and open that so I can put it in the description box. There's also Andrew Cook's Foundation for Social Anxiety. I don't know who that is. I can't recommend it or not recommend it. You're more than welcome to check out this link. Again, all of these links will be in my description. And this is a link for an article on what parents can do to help their children with social anxiety. There's all sorts of other articles. I'm having a really hard time, guys. So, also just in general, just be a fucking good human being, please. There's no reason for anyone to be putting anyone through the shit I'm going through today or worse. There's just no reason. Not Bitcoin, not penis, not weight loss supplements, not any business adventure. There is no reason to be a shitty person. All right, guys, I can't do anymore. I need to somehow calm down so I can attend the class in an hour and 45 minutes. So stay safe, stay beautiful. It's okay not to be okay. That's me. This is my normal video for today. Bye.